All I gotta do is scoot upwards, wrap my arm around the knee, right? As I scoot upwards, see? Once I scoot upwards, I want the body below near my hips. I get my feet close to my butt. I get my arm around the head. I'm gonna bicep punch this direction, and then I'm just gonna pull my knee in. So I'm gonna real slow. Hold it down, bicep punch, bridge, right? Once I get at the pinnacle point, I'm gonna pull my knees in, and then get to side mount. That's the bridge and row. All right, so side mount, here's a basic one right here. I just need a shrimp, okay? And I need to slide my elbow in. Most of the time, the knee is gonna be right next to my ear. Put it next to my ear. That controls my arm. So in order for me to pull my elbow in, I'm just gonna do a big shrimp, slide my elbow in. Sometimes I can get it in one motion to get my knee in, but if it's not enough, I do another shrimp, and then I slide my elbow and knee, getting my elbow and knee to combine to make a wall, so that way I can create a little shield from my partner. Now, in order for me to slide my knee all the way to the other side, I'm gonna pull my head upwards and away while using my arm here to push, or sometimes frame right here, and push away from my head. So if she even holds on, and she's holding on tight, I just have to keep it there and use my knee to push, and it makes it hard for her to hold. Now I gotta get my foot right here, right? This one right here. Not this one, my left foot. I gotta get it inside. So I need to do a little shrimp. When I do a little shrimp, I can slide my foot inside. I'm just shoving away, sliding my foot inside, doing an extra little shrimp this way, so I can slide my foot out, and I can pull it a ReGuard. Now, we're gonna do gel break. So, we're here. A gel break is a power bridge. I need to keep my feet close to my butt. That way I can get the full extension of my bridge. And if I keep my feet away, it's not much of a bridge, is it? So if I keep it close, I'm gonna do a bridge, a big one. And then I'm gonna do a shrimp, okay? The outside foot comes inside with the butterfly. And I use this foot to push away and slide my other foot to ReGuard and butterfly. Okay? Now, all right, a ghost escape. What I gotta do now, the inside arm must come to the other side. So I'm gonna do a little scoop. My hand comes on this side, scooping in this side. I'm gonna swing my legs as close to her as possible, and then I'm gonna swing and pendulum my leg to the north side. And as I do that, I wanna make sure I grab onto the little gi here. So I'm gonna swing here, north, using the momentum, and this arm is gonna uppercut to get to the other side. Here's the problem though. If I don't control, sorry, you okay? Yeah. If I don't control the gi or the shoulder, she'll just push me over and get me to the side mount again. So I wanna make sure I lock onto it and I roll to my knees. So if she tries to push me over, I swing that arm, that elbow out to roll to my knees and get to the front headlock position. So holding on to this. So even if she tried to push me over, it doesn't matter. I want to make sure I lock onto this shoulder. The outside arm must come deep under the armpit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to exit out from behind by shooting this arm inside, but there's no space there. So I want to shrimp as I shoot. I get it deep under, all the way to the bicep. I'm going to pull this elbow out, and I'm going to uppercut all the way above my shoulder line as I turn my knees out the back door, and I take the back. Or sometimes she holds on and wizards me, and we're in dog fight position. This is kind of like a, 49-51 position, because we're both in almost equal position. I have the underhook, so I'm slightly ahead though, which means I can do it for a knee tap. My hand comes across, squeezes it in, And now I'm inside mount. But she can kind of do the same too. So whoever spots it first is ahead. But because I have the underhook, I'm just slightly ahead. So she passes my guard, but I got my hand on the inside right here, okay? My palm, or my blade of my hand, is gonna push into the hips. I'm shoving it away, trying to extend my arm, stiff arming it right here. Then, what I'm gonna do now, my other arm, the outside arm, comes over and grabs the belt. You shoot it like a harpoon. Once you grab the belt, grab a good chunk of it, and you're gonna put your elbow on top of the head. Now watch how I do this, okay? This one right here, so I'm gonna roll her head downwards, and I'm gonna shove her hips upwards. So shove the head down, shove the hips upwards, and harpoon sweep.